I am the Juicer. Juicer here. Juicer's Corner. Sorry, it's getting kind of late, but before Sunday's game, so I could get you some winners out there. Having difficulty with the computer, with the software. That's why you only got a green screen last week, and you're getting my living room this week. But that's all right. We're going to get through these picks quickly. So you're only listening to me for about 3, 4, 5 minutes, unless I start ranting and raving. Never know. All right, first game, Detroit, Green Bay. Green Bay got the whole thing. Last video, I kept going, blah, blah, blah. Go, Pack, go. You got that whole thing going. I heard it in the stadium. But you should have lost the game. The rookie kid missed the kick, okay? Should have lost. All right, I'll give it up to you. He came in the fourth quarter and he came back, but Derek Carr got hurt. I think that had something to do with it, but that's all right. We're going to let it go. But of course, the game's already over with. But I would have definitely took Detroit because I think they're a way better team, which is scary for my Bears, which I can't even talk about right now. But we're taking Detroit. All right, now we're going to the Bears, Denver. I cannot pick the Bears until they show me something. Justin Fields, I've had your back. I've been there for you. But looking at your record the other day and going through some of the things that they're pointing out, my friend, you better get something going or you're going to be out of Chicago. And Mr. USC, Caleb over there, is coming to the Bears because they'll tank the rest of the season and they'll have 2 top 10 picks. And they might be able to do something next year because the coach will be gone too. And they might call the juicer. You never know. All right, so we're taking Denver. Denver's just scored points in every game, even though they haven't won. The Bears can't score. I believe, even though Denver got embarrassed last week, somebody's got to text me right now. What the fuck? Okay, we got you. Looking for the picks. That's what they're doing. All right, so Denver's defense is not going to want to get embarrassed again, especially against the Bears. So the defense going to. I can't believe this over-under's at 46. I believe this game is an under. Denver wins the game. We're moving on. We got Atlanta and Jacksonville. They're in London. They're at halftime right now, just so you know, 17-0. I would have took Jacksonville because I don't think Atlanta can't win on the road. This Ritter guy can only win at home. And they kind of showed their colors last week, Atlanta. The first couple of weeks they got lucky. Now they're back to reality. So Jacksonville wins the game. Pitt and Houston calling for an upset. I think Houston gets going again this week. I think their defense is good, and so is Pitt. I think it's a close game. Houston at home +3. Why not? Take it. All right. Rams at Indy. Richardson coming back. Everybody's all fired up about that, but I'm taking the Rams. I think the Rams are a better team than their record is. They've been in tight games. They were right there in that Cincinnati game. They got a good defense still, so I'm taking them. All right, moving on. We got Minnesota, Carolina. We're taking Minnesota. They're 0-3. How can they go 0-4? But they score points. I think they're just going to beat Carolina, and that's just it. They got to stop turning the ball over. Stop turning the ball over, and you will win the game. Please. All right, moving on. Tampa Bay, New Orleans. Even if we only got a couple players coming back for New Orleans. Kamara's coming back, so we're going to take New Orleans at home. Tampa Bay on the road. Don't like it. All right, Washington, Phil. Is it what is that? Washington. Where's my phone? Got the wrong thing written here. Um, yeah, Washington Eagles. We're taking the Eagles. Come on, boys. End of story. And just so you know, Houston, once again, another 12 wins last week. Come on, boys. Another 12 wins. Let's get it going. Cash money. All right, Miami Dolphins at Bills. Man, that Miami team was impressive last week. Get Waddle back. I don't know what that's going to cause. Even more targets for the fucking guy. Bills defense has been sharpening up since that loss. This is a tough call, boys. This is a tough call. Um, I think that they just can't put up that big number again. Bills got a defense. I think they take it at home and squeak out a close one. Bills in a close one. All right, Cincinnati, Tennessee. I'm not even talking about Tennessee. They haven't shown me anything. All right, so we're taking Cincinnati. Joe Burrow got a little bit right last week. Start throwing the ball well. You know he's got the calf going on, but he'll get it done in Tennessee. All right, Baltimore, Cleveland. Just finding out. This is a good thing. We're doing a show that Deshaun Watson's not playing. So got another jerk off stepping in. We're going to take the Ravens just because of that reason, even though Browns have a better, real, both defenses are real close, but I don't think they're going to produce without Chubb now and Watson. So moving on, we got the Raiders. They're starting a rookie quarterback. The guy looks scared as hell. I just saw his picture. Um, put the put, put the house on the Chargers today, just for that reason alone. All right, New England at Dallas. Dallas has to win this game to get right. Now, if Dallas loses at home, Jerry Jones is going to have somebody's fucking throat because that's ridiculous what they put on the field last week. Last week with Arizona Cardinals. All right, speaking of Arizona Cardinals, so we're taking Dallas. Arizona Cardinals. All right, they're playing the 49ers. Now you're going to see a football team that's going to take an Arizona team and that rookie quarterback. They got a decent defense. They've been playing good for the few games they did, but now you're playing a real football team on the road. The 49ers, with that defense, with McCaffrey, and all the weapons that they have. I'm sorry, Arizona, you're losing this week. All right, moving on. We got the Kansas City Chiefs on the Jets. The Jets are terrible. They're coming home. They think their big home thing will fire them up with Zach Wilson. I'm sorry, Chandler Jones is back. The defense is playing well for KC. They got like a right game against the Bears, but it was the Bears. But it seems like they're starting to get more in tune with all the newer players. They're not dropping balls anymore because that's the problem they had. KC rolls. All right. Moving on, we got the Monday night. Well, that's a Sunday night. So we got the Monday night, Seattle and the Giants. People out there are still picking the Giants. I don't understand it. I know they have a decent team, but Barkley's not playing again. And I just think that they can't outscore Seattle. Seattle's got a good offense. Geno's playing okay, even though they lost the game. I think Seattle wins. This is the Juicer, Juicer's Corner. He's out. I will have it all fixed next week. We'll have the graphics. We'll have all kinds of shit. And I'm out. Later.